picked my suggestions just because you were struggling on the vending machine. You said, well, y'all don't have no competition. Thanks.
No, someone put vending machine in the caption. That's how I got it. I didn't just.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't just say it because it was your idea.
I'm like, who's?
I'm on live. I'm on live. I have to go. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. So let's get into the money. Is it just my Instagram, or is Instagram like kind of slow tonight? I can't get no new content. I don't know what the new Beyonce outfit is for tonight. I mean, I'm missing everything. But good evening, all of our 7-figure business owners. So tonight I wanted to go over funding for startups, and how we need to be applying for grants. I am going to do a grant live either Wednesday or Thursday. I got to see what time my little golf practice is. I'm in a tournament on Saturday, but I'm going to do a walkthrough grant on the Amazon grant. So there is a $25,000 Amazon grant. Really basic requirements, an Amazon Prime account. So everyone on this live, when you guys get out, go get you a business Amazon Prime account. It's free. And you have to have an LLC, and your annual revenue has to be $1 million or less. So if you are already in that multi-million, so your business is doing 1.4, 1.5, this won't be the grant for you. But if you have revenue of $1 million and less, that is the requirement. And then, of course, it's going to be a U.S.-based business. Okay, so either on Wednesday or Thursday, I will actually post a flyer on my page. I'm going to walk through, how we're going to apply for the grant and exactly, what we need to say or what we don't need to say. Okay, so into the money. Let's talk about startup funding. So we have a new business. We're trying to get money. We're going to the banks, and they want 2 years of tax returns and your mama's maiden name and your child's blood type. When we're talking about startup funding, we are not walking into the bank unless you're wanting to be a personal guarantor. Okay, so if you want to get a line of credit or a loan using your social, going to the bank, using your financial, so either your paycheck stub, your income, whatever, that is an option for you, okay? I am going to be talking about our options if we're just trying to go off the business. So if we are brand new to business or we're pre-revenue in our business, we need to access funds to help us start our business. But I think the biggest misconception is we're going to go outside, shake a money tree, and all the money that we need for our business is going to just fall, okay? So no matter how many grants you get, no matter if you do get a line of credit, you do get a loan, whether you're a startup, whether you're a current business, there is never enough money for your business, okay? Like I always say, a business is like a baby or a child, a child, okay? So whenever a child goes to the store, they always want something. You could be in AutoZone. They're going to pick up something. Like a kid just always wants something. So when it comes to your business, you got to have that same mind frame. Your business is always going to need something. So whether if you're a startup, we got all these startup expenses. Okay, then now we're in the business. Now we got to get more inventory, or we got to change our marketing plan, or maybe we're just growing and now we need a second location or more employees. Your business is always going to need money. There's always going to be an opportunity. So I need you guys to get out of your head that I need to wait and get this big pot of money before I can start my business, and understand that we're going to fund our business via grant, via establishing business credit. But we as business owners are going to also have to put in some of our money. Okay. Well, how am I going to put in money? I'll work a 9 to 5 and blah, blah, blah. Well, the way that we get some of our personal funds are going to be cutting out on some of the extra stuff that we're doing. Okay. Eating out, nails, lashes, being outside. You're going to have to come up with some of your own money. But the easiest way to get money for a startup is going to be business grants. Well, why? Business grants are going to be simple because most of the requirements are going to be a cap on income. Like I just said, the Amazon grant, you can't make more than $1 million. There are no basic requirements as far as there are no barriers into entry. So they're not going to say you have to have an LLC that's 3 years old. They're not going to say you have to have at least $10,000 of business revenue. Most of the requirements are going to be higher ones that are going to exclude bigger companies because grants are focusing on helping smaller businesses. Okay. So you can also start establishing business credit if you can use access to credit cards. Okay. So it's going to take you maybe about 3 to 6 months to build up your business credit to where you're able to get credit cards from like Capital One, Chase, Amex. If you're trying to walk into the bank and get a line of credit or a loan, all of that, if we're just going off our business EIN, is going to be based off of business revenue. I get a lot of startups saying I have a new business and I want to get a loan, but they are pre-revenue, meaning we haven't made a dime. No bank is giving you hard cash money, with no revenue. There are other options. You can look into a hard money loan. You can look into angel investors. Angel investing, you are going to have to give some equity ownership up, meaning you're not going to be 100% owner, but giving up a percentage of ownership may be worth the swap off. If we're dealing with a hard money loan, we need to be close to cash flow because the payment on a hard money loan is going to be big. A hard money loan is basically, they don't really require anything. They're going to have an LLC and EIN. They're going to have a high interest rate. And if we don't pay that money back, it's not a regular bank. Okay. They coming to find you, your mommy, the sister, all of them. Okay. So when you deal with a hard money loan, if you just need like to play with the church's money for 30 days and then you can start, paying that money back, cool. This is not one of these things where, I'm going to get the loan in my LLC name and then, I'm going to just not pay. That's not what you want with this one. Okay. Cause they going to come find you. This ain't no Bank of America. Okay. This is like Bank of Kiki and them. So those will be other options, but the simplest thing would be to get a grant. So Amazon grant is coming up. I'm going to do a walkthrough on that, but let's talk about what we need to get a grant for startups. Now, when we are applying for grants, we are not going to just give them what they're requiring. We always want to give them a little bit more. So if you don't have any inventory, if you have nothing in your business, we at least want to have these basics. Number one, you want to have your LLC. Some startups do not require you to have your LLC. Some startup grants are going to just be, hey, do you have an idea? We don't want to do the bare minimum, though. We want our grant application to stand out. So the first thing that we need to do is get our LLC, okay? An LLC will probably range between $300 to $500. So if that means I'm not going to, buy any new bundles, I'm not going to eat out, for the next 60 days to save this money. Let's just save our money to get an LLC. When we are trying to apply for grants, we as the business owner, we want to act like we're also vested into our business. Okay, so we're going to act like we believe in what we're doing and we have with our own money started getting things that we need for our business. So the first thing we need to get is going to be our LLC. So our LLC, our EIN, and our business bank account. We need to have the business bank account for them to put the grant money into our account. Now, once again, if you're new to my lives and I mentioned LLCs, I'm talking about all entities. So LLCs or corps, or I'm saying them interchangeably, but I just say LLC. Okay. So we're going to have our LLC. We need to go on ahead and go to GoDaddy.com and we need to reserve our .com name. So what do you want your website to be? What is that name? Depending on your name, you can get a domain name, and GoDaddy has sales. I've gotten domain names for 1 cent. Okay. 1 cent, I would say the max maybe $30 for like a basic name. If you have like a a really hot name or a name that's going to, really give you a lot of searches in Google, that will be more expensive. Okay. I've seen domain names go up to like $30,000. Okay. So if you can't get your .com in your name, you can always look for a .net, a .us, another, a .co. .com, is more common, but you may not be able to get your .com, but we need to at least have our domain. So we got our LLC and we have our domain. When you're buying your domain, they're going to give you the option of having a branded email address. So an info@yourbusinessname.com, customer service @yourbusinessname.com, your name @yourbusinessname.com. So once you put in the checkout cart, your domain name is going to say, do you want to have a branded email address? You're going to, click yes. And then you're going to choose what you want in the beginning for the @the.com. Okay. An email address is going to cost you about $2 to $3 a month. GoDaddy is going to charge you for the whole year. So you're going to add additional $24 or $36. So I'm thinking at tops, we're going to pay $50 at GoDaddy to get our domain name and our branded email address. Okay. So we have our LLC, EIN, business bank account. We're going to have our domain name and we're going to have our branded email address. With the branded email address, you can make it forward to your personal, email. So if you don't really feel like logging in to GoDaddy's email, you can have every email forwarded to your personal email. So as you're going on your phone, you can catch all your emails. You got to just log in to respond. So the fourth thing we're going to get is we're going to get a logo. Okay. Make sure that you get a copyright transfer agreement so that you own your logo from whoever designs it, but you want to have a logo. And then the fifth thing we're going to have is we're going to have a landing page. A logo on average will probably run you between $100 and $150. A landing page or like a one-page website, you can go on Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com, and you can have them just kind of give you a basic landing page. Now, we don't have a business, right? But we're not going to look like we don't have a business. We're going to show, hey, I'm asking for this money because I believe in my business. And let me show you how much I believe in my business. I already have my LLC, my EIN, my business bank account. I have a branded email address. I have a one-pager, and it can just have your logo, whatever, a big old coming soon or coming this spring, coming this summer, a little contact at the bottom, your phone number, your branded email address, that's it. But at least they can do something. If you want to do a step further, you can go ahead and get your business Instagram. So if you want to go ahead and just save that domain, that handle, you have your logo for your profile picture, give me some bullet points and what it's doing, like what you're doing. But then at the bottom, coming summer of 2023, coming this spring, coming this fall, or coming soon. So when the grant reviewer is going to, of course, Google your business, something's popping up. So if I have Joy's Lashes and I'm a new business and I'm saying, hey, I need help with inventory. I need help, with, building out my website, versus Joy's Lipstick, and I'm just saying I want to start a business, so I need money for my LLC, my domain name, I need inventory, I need a marketing plan, I need labels. Well, when the grant reviewer is looking at the two, let's see, Joy's Lipstick has done absolutely nothing. She's asking for every single thing for the business. But when I look at Joy's Lashes, okay, well, she has an LLC and she has a business Instagram and she has a logo and she has a website and she has an email. Oh, she's a serious business owner. A lot of people keep saying, I apply for grants and I just don't get them. And it's like, okay, well, what do you already have for your business? Oh, I need funding. Wait, but you don't need funding to get a domain name. You don't need funding to get a branded if you're waiting for funding on the basics, it's kind of like business may not be what you need to do, because even when you get this grant, it's not going to be enough money. When you get the loan, it's not going to be enough money. When you start making money, it's not going to be enough money because a business always needs money. So if you're not used to coming up with what I can do on my own, then, we just may need to business may not be what you should be going into. Okay, so we got our basics for our grant. Now, we need to make sure that we are making our statement of need, which is why you need the money. It needs to make sense. I just did a consultation today with a boutique. And I'm like, okay, it's a grant call. Okay, how much funding do you need? And she's like, I need $50,000. Okay, well, what do you need $50,000 for if you're starting a clothing boutique? Because I can start you a clothing boutique for $5,000 or less. Well, she needs to have a certain manufacturer. And, she doesn't want no basic photo shoot. She wants some kind of luxurious photo shoot. And the photographer she wants to use, he's charging $5,000. And she just named all these things. And it's like, when you think of your business, God's going to give you that master plan, right? So it's big, it's great, I love it, it's wonderful. But when you first start your business, it's not going to look like that vision that God put in your hand. We got to master P the business. It's going to look a little bootleg in the beginning. If you Google Amazon's headquarters, like Amazon started in his garage. Amazon didn't start, with thousands of Amazon blue Sprinter vans driving around in a warehouse on every corner. That's not how Amazon started. So no company just starts with, everything already together. So when someone asks you how much money do you need to start, how much do you need to go make you $1 in the next 30 to 60 days? What can I do for my business to make money in 60 days? This needs to be your plan. Do you need a 10-page website, with one of the best graphic designers to make money in 60 days? No. Do you need 100 different outfits to make money in 60 days? No. What can I do? What is the minimum amount of money I can spend just to get this bad boy going? That's what you need to be asking for. The bare minimum. Because when the grant reviewer is reading what it is and someone says $50,000 for a startup business that has no revenue, they're thinking, baby, I can do this for cheaper. So let's just say that we don't get the grant. What can you do today to make sure that you can get you some cash flow in 60 days? What are we focusing on? Focus on the product and the service. So what do you need? I'm going to need some inventory. If I'm doing a product, I need the inventory or I need the product. You may need some packaging. It's not going to be the best packaging. Okay. What is the bare minimum of packaging that I can get that where it still looks professional? Okay. But it's not going to be, the bomb.com packaging. Not on this first round. But see, a lot of people are just sitting around waiting until they can make the perfect business. And then 6 months is going by, 8 months is going by, a year goes by, and we still don't have our business. Okay. So depending on what kind of business you're going in is going to depend on what we're asking for. Whatever is the grant amount, our budget needs to be around there. So if we're applying for this $25,000 grant, our budget needs to be around $25,000. Don't come in with no 75. The grant's for 25. If you're applying for a $10,000 grant, our budget needs to be around $10,000. Okay? So what we're asking for are going to be things that are going to make you money. Things like inventory, things like if you need a bigger warehouse, things like payroll for other people. Okay, so not paying yourself like, hey, I'm Joy. I have a grant bundle. I want to give away 100 people a free grant bundle. And so I charge $99 a grant bundle. Get my So if I charge $900 a grant fund, I'm going to give $100. So I need $9,900 so I can give away, 100 grant bundles. Well, baby, no. That's the grant money does not need to come to you. Have it come to other things, ancillary things that's going to make you money. Okay. If you are already in a storefront or you're already in your house and okay, so I'm Joy's Lashes and I have people coming to my house all day, every day, and it is now time for me to go ahead and, get a salon suite. Maybe I'm asking for some additional equipment that I need in my salon suite. Okay. Maybe I'm asking for the security deposit and the equipment. Maybe I need some more, lashes, glues, tinsels, whatever. I'm asking for things that are going to make me money. I'm not going to ask for, well, hey, I have this car. Let me pay my car off early so I don't have to keep paying this note. I'm not going to say, ooh, I'm behind on my rent. Let me catch up on my rent. You know what? I need some operating costs. I just need some money to hold me over. Like, some months are good and some months are bad. I just need some operating costs. None of that is going to make you money in 30 or 60 days. No one wants to give grant money just to go. Nobody wants to give good money to pay off debt. That's not going to make any money. The whole reason why people are giving away these grants, yes, they're trying to help you, but they need their aha story, okay? They need to, at the end of the year, hey, Joy, we gave you $30,000. How did that money help your business? Oh my gosh. I was doing lashes in my home and I got this grant. So I got my own salon suite and I am booked 6 days a week. My profits doubled and I'm looking at starting a second location. They're going to either, hey, send us a picture. They're going to fly to my location, take a picture, and they're going to post me on their website with a story. Oh my gosh, we gave Joy's Lashes $30,000 last year and she did no. So they can run back to whoever gave them this money. Hey, last year you gave us $1.5 million and we gave, 50 grants and person one did this and person two did this and blah, 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 blah. So this year, instead of giving us 1.5, can you give us $2 million? Everyone's applying for free money, but everyone's not asking for the right thing. Okay. If we are behind on rent, no one needs to know that we're behind on rent. Okay? No one needs to know that, ooh, this month isn't good. My business is struggling. Nobody wants to help a failing business. If you sound like you're on the brink of bankruptcy, we're going to give you the money only for you to go out of business. That's not what they want. So we need to position ourselves for us to look the best. Am I saying to lie? I'm not saying to lie, but I'm saying put your best foot forward. If you're about to go on a first date with Jay-Z, and we're going to say Jay-Z is single, are you about to roll out of bed with no makeup on and just throw on anything and go see? And just, hey, this is how I am on your first date. Are you going to, go ahead and beat some dust on your face, throw a little accessory on. You're going to put an outfit on that's going to, complement your shape. If you're a guy, you're going on your first date, are you about to take a girl out and your car is just dirty and, it's the fool? Are you going to at least, run by that car wash, get a little, wax and clean, gas it up? You're going to put your best foot forward. So in your business, you need to put your best foot forward. Okay. So we're going to always speak positively about our business. So we're not going to say I'm a brand new business owner and, I am taking over the so-and-so industry. I have been in business, although I've only been in business for 6 months, I was in corporate America for the last 7 years. Okay. So if we're new, what were you doing before this? So you can kind of show how, hey, I have job stability. If you've worked somewhere for several years, that means I can get up on time. I can make it to work. I can handle responsibility. I can get the job done. All that is making someone feel like if I give you money and put it in your hands, you're responsible and you're going to know what to do with it. If you're asking for a grant for a new business, but you've been running another business for X amount of years, although I'm new in the lash industry, I have been a serial entrepreneur for the last 10 years. I have, owned this business, or that business, or this business. And I just heard that, lashes is the new thing. And so I am really going to take over the lash game by offering magnetic lashes. Okay. So let's kind of give a little background as to who you are and what you are bringing to the table. Okay. The second thing we want to showcase is what makes your business so great. Okay. First of all, what makes your business so great? What problem is your business solving? So are you woman owned? Are you minority owned? Is it a family owned business that's been in the area for the last 50 years? Have you won any awards? Or if you're brand new, are you coming up with some kind of innovative way to do something? Is there not a lot of, are you the only person, or there's not a lot of people in your town and in your area, that are doing what you're doing? What makes your business so great? The way to answer that will be, why are you starting this business? You're starting this business for a reason. Either this is your passion, this is what you do, and blah, blah, blah. Or, hey, things really aren't, I don't think things are being ran right in this area. I think I could do it a little better. When I started my salon, my whole thing was not even coming from a cosmetology background. Is like, why are salons closed on Sunday and Monday? Like, people need to get their hair done on Sunday and Monday. Why do you gotta make an appointment, 2 weeks in advance? If I'm free today, why can't I get my hair done today? So I started a salon that's open 7 days a week. Walk-ins welcome, because I'm a busy person. So I want to be able to accommodate another busy person. So maybe you're doing something that's new, that's innovative, or it's a different twist. What makes your business so special? We got to showcase that. The fourth thing we want to do is we want to address what problem that we're solving. Now, mind you, our problem is not going to be a life and death, situation. Our problem is, what solution are we providing? So if I am Joy's Lashes, I am helping women feel more pretty by giving them lashes. Okay. Maybe I have a special glue, or maybe I have a special serum I put on before I do the lashes. So that it helps our eyelashes grow while they have the lashes on, but when a woman looks good and feels good, it helps her self-confidence. And when you have a strong self-confidence, it's going to help you. Like, if you're going through a hard time, you're going through a divorce, you lost your job, but you feel good, it's just going to help you, like, not fall into a slump, not be depressed, not have that anxiety. Okay. If I am selling something, so maybe I'm selling, I don't know, some kind of mushroom mixture. Okay. I came up, if you mix, vitamin C and Ganoderma mushroom and turmeric, I drank that in my morning tea, and not only did I lose 30 pounds, it helped my anxiety. It really loosened me up, and I can remember things better. And when I researched all these ingredients kind of really help with the immune system and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Like, what problem are you solving? Okay, so my product does this and this. So, people may be on prescription drugs, or, are we in a pandemic? Are we not in a pandemic? Depends on what state and what kind of government you have, whether you're in it or not. But, people right now, post-COVID, everyone is trying to have a stronger immune system, or people are trying to find a way to lose weight that's not surgery. What solution is your business solving? If your business isn't solving a solution, what problem is your business solving? If your business is not solving a problem, then you don't have a business, because every business has to solve a problem. The problem's not going to be life or death. It's just, what's the problem? The grant reviewer needs to know what the problem is. They may not have any knowledge on your industry. So we have to kind of, school them in a short, quick, and concise way as to what problem it is that you're solving. let's just say I have a food truck. Okay. So a food truck is going to, solve what problem? People are able to, get cooked food quickly without going through, a fast food restaurant. So food truck, you're going to still have that restaurant filled food, but you don't have to, sit in the restaurant, all day. Maybe you're, running in between, basketball practice, leaving work, blah, blah, blah. People can still get a home cooked meal and it's quick. Okay. So that's why you're doing a food truck. Or maybe the food on your food truck is something rare in your area. But we got to always, explain to the people what problem it is that we're solving. So startup or no startup, we are not coming with the bare minimum. Okay. If we're asking someone to give us some free money, we need to show that we have already invested in ourselves. So we're going to go ahead with our own money. We're going to go ahead and get our LLC, EIN, business bank account. We're going to get our logo. We're going to have a branded email address and a domain name with a one-page landing page that's going to have our logo on there, our branded email, our phone number for someone to contact us, and a big coming soon sign. You can go on Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. If you are like a creative person or on a real budget, go on YouTube.com. You can go on sites like Canva, Canva.com, and make your own landing page. They'll have templates on there. You'll just swap out your brand colors. You can add a picture there. You can make your own landing page in Canva. You can check out things like Squarespace.com. Okay, Squarespace.com is going to be website templates where the website is already done. You just pick which format you like. Squarespace may charge you $30 a month, $30 a month to use that template. You can change out your brand colors. You can add your own photos, and maybe you can have your own you can do your own website. Okay, you can check out Wix, Wix.com. They also have website templates where you're really just swapping out the words and the pictures and the colors. So we're on a budget, baby. That we can do. We don't have to go to Fiverr. We can go make our own landing page, and we can go ahead and make our own website. Now, it may take you some time, but I mean, can you spend maybe 2-3 hours on a Saturday, just swapping out colors and, changing pictures to make a website to get some free money? If we can't invest in our business, then it's like we don't even need to be in business. Who else can you do for a website? Squarespace, Wix. For yourself. That's all I know of. If someone knows of anyone else, they can put it in the caption. You can Shopify. You're right, Shopify. Now, if you have a product or a service that you're selling, how do we package this up as soon as possible? Let's just say I'm gonna do a product and a service. So let's just say I have someone give me a product and a service. I'm going to do an example on how we're going to, we don't have to wait until, we have our entire product line and we have our, all the services. We're just trying to get to the customers. Because once you get to the customers, they're going to give you the feedback on what they like and what they don't like. Okay. Okay, a pie business, a t-shirt line, logistics, pie, t-shirt, credit repair, lash and lash shampoo. Jesus. Nail shop, hair care, clothing. Okay. Credit repair is my only service. Credit repair is my only service. Okay. So, product. If money is an issue, you can always pre-sell your product, or you can go through third-party vendors. So my t-shirt person, there is something called, well, t-shirt in all businesses. There's a site called Printful, Printful. All you have to do on Printful is have a logo. Okay, so let's just say I want to sell t-shirts that either have my company logo on it, or let's just say I want to sell t-shirts that maybe have phrases on them. I'm gonna get the logo, get the phrase in the proper format. Okay, so I don't know. See you at the bank. Printful is a site that already has models on the site. Models, like it'll be like from the neck down. So they'll have every shirt, every color. Is it a fitted shirt? Is it a straight shirt? Is it a V-neck shirt? Is it a U-cut, like a U-line shirt? They have hats, they have mugs, they have mouses. They have everything that you can print on. All you have to do is put your logo on it. Okay? So whether, all you're doing is t-shirts, or you're having something else and you want to have t-shirts, and then you can go and all you got to do is add Printful to your website. You'll have you can pick whatever little merchandise you want to sell with your stuff on it. Printful is going to tell you what your cost is. So if I want to have a t-shirt that says "See you at the bank," it's going to cost me $10. I'm going to put my "See you at the bank" t-shirt for $15. When my customer comes on my website and buys the t-shirt, they're going to pay Printful $15. Printful's going to keep 10. They're going to send me 5, but Printful's going to print the shirt. They're going to ship it out, and they're going to act like it's coming from me. Now, am I making any money on that? Not really, because what's $5 a shirt? Well, if I did it myself, I could probably get everything done for $5 and make $10 off the shirt. But if you don't have the money to upfront getting all the inventory, I'd rather make a little money than no money. I'm sitting here waiting for funding. I'm waiting for the purple unicorn to carry in the lucky leprechaun holding the 4-leaf clover with all the money make you some little money. You can go on Instagram right now with those screenshots. Hey, you want a hat, you want a t-shirt, you want a mouse pad, you want a mug, and just start selling something. Then them $5 gonna add up. If you sell 10 shirts a day at 5, my math, that's $50 a day. Times 7, $50 a day times 7 is gonna be $350 a week. $350 a week times 4, you got $1,400. And you haven't done a thing but went to Printful, threw a little graphic on there, a little logo, but now you in the game. Now we got some cash flow coming in. Well, once I get enough cash flow coming in, the whole goal is to cut Printful out. But what shirt is hot? In my mind, I think "See you at the bank" is going to be the most popular shirt ever. But when I print out "See you at the bank" and then I print out 1, 2, 3, 4, everyone likes the 1, 2, 3, 4 shirt. Well, if I went and spent my last $1,000 on "See you at the bank" shirts, and I spent my last $200 on 1, 2, 3, 4 shirts, I'm out of money. I got all this inventory. I sold out the 1, 2, 3, 4 shirt. Everyone's asking me for that. Beyonce happened to wear my shirt, backstage, and the paparazzi got her, when she was in Brussels, doing the rehearsal on 1, 2, 3, 4 shirt. So my website is like, where is the 1, 2, 3, 4 shirt? But now I don't have no more money because I done bought all these "See at the bank" shirts, and they're just collecting dust. See, it's not just coming up with the money. It's also something called cash flow management. How can I make the little bit of cash I have work for me? I just need to touch a little bit of money. Once you start making the money, your confidence is, people are buying from me. They like my stuff. Oh my gosh. Well, now let me get my wheels turning. Well, if they like the 1, 2, 3, 4 t-shirt, let me come with a hat. Let me come with a tank top. Let me come with a crop top. And Printful gonna have all of that, and I'ma just tag something on it. That's all you got. But now I got cash flow coming in. Now you have customers, and the customers are telling you what's hot. So in 3-6 months, you can already see I'm selling this, and this. Let me cut out Printful, and now I'm going to go find my own vendor and make my own t-shirts. Now I'm making $15 of a t-shirt worth versus $5, but now I have more money to play with. But just to get in the game, that's how you can get in the game. Now, a product, we don't have to have all the product. You don't see all these celebrities. They gonna take a whole month, they're gonna be behind the scenes putting the lipstick on. I got something coming, and boom, 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 and then the second they launch, it's sold out. They didn't sell out. They did not. I don't care who, unless you Beyonce, ain't no way you bought all this lip gloss and you sold out. Girl, who you playing? I know all of it is a gimmick. It's all a gimmick. They're not about to spend $20,000 on the wrong lip gloss shade because they're smart. Either they're smart or they got someone on their team that knows business. We're going to make you some sample lip glosses. Any manufacturer is going to have a sample. You can go on Alibaba, ALIBABA. You can go on AliExpress. AliExpress will either be ALI and then Express spelled the regular way, or there may not be an E in Express. They're going to give you samples. Okay? Go ahead, have your samples. Most of these people are going to pre-sell. Okay? They may buy a little bit of inventory. Now you've been doing promos for a whole month. You got all these followers. You got the behind the scenes. Everywhere you look, you pull out this lip gloss. But I don't know what color's gonna sell. Is nude popping? Is a fierce red the one that they want? Is a baby doll pink? Like, what do my target audience, what do my fans really want? So I'm going to invest a small amount of money that I feel comfortable with investing, and I'm going to have X amount of, lip glosses. But once I start selling and then put sold out, they're going to put sold out after they got most of everyone's money. And then they're going to hit you with an email like, oh my gosh, your item's on back order. We're going to keep you updated on all that is called business. So now they got your money to upfront them to make their real inventory purchase. Because if you go to Alibaba, you go to AliExpress, these are going to be vendors that are going to be cheaper, but they're in China. Okay, so to get that bad boy over them seas and get it through customs and get it through import and pay all them taxes, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. Okay, or to FedEx that bad boy, depending on how fast you want it. But when you start doing things in a larger quantity, it's going to have to come overseas. Overseas means it's going to be a big old box. They're going to put it on a boat. So it's going to take them some time to get it over there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to either pre-sale or we're going to get a limited order. Whatever your budget can afford, all we need to do is get the product to sell. Now, I am not saying pre-sale for you to go take these people's money and then don't deliver on the product. That's not what I'm saying at all. That's called bad business. What I am saying is, if you can only afford $1,000 order, then make you $1,000 inventory, have everything up on the website. If people purchase more than what you have, when the sales come in, that's not your money to pocket. Any money that comes into your business is not to be put into your pocket. It's to be put back into your business. Okay? The problem is we may have a banging week, a banging month, and we don't think we did. Baby, you haven't done anything because we got to keep doing the same dog and pony show over and 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 over again until you develop a consistent brand. And then we're going to keep doing it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Fashion Nova, probably one of the largest fashion brands, baby, is advertising all day, every day. You get a text, you get an email, they're on Instagram. I mean, it's everywhere. You can't ever stop the Dog and Pony Show. It's on constant rotation. So whatever is your product. So what are my products? We got lashes. We have lash shampoo, clothing, hair care, so all this stuff. Unless you're making it yourself, you can find private label. Google cosmetic private label company. A private label company is already going to have the product. They're going to allow you to put your packaging on it. Okay, so any kind of cosmetics, weight loss supplements, waist trainers, any kind of product you want, there's going to be a company that already has it sitting in stock somewhere. They're going to charge you to when you give them the logo, and some people will, make a logo for you. They're going to package it. So when I had my supplements, I found I didn't go, earth the nutrients. I don't know anything about supplements. I went to a private label company. What are your best supplements? You can purchase samples. I'm gonna purchase 3 fat burners, 3 detox, 3, PM burner. I'm gonna be the guinea pig. I took them all. Which one did I like the best? Oh, I like this fat burner. I like this PM fat burner. I like this detox pill. Bam. Here's my logo. And hey, what do you want on your packaging? So I researched different people's packaging. How do they? And they're going to design your packaging for you. Go on Instagram. Type in graphics. I did all this back, when they had horses and carriages. Nowadays, they have graphic designers that will make you the labels. All you need is what's called a mock-up. Give me what my product will look like. So when I did my private label, I also had to pay, I think I paid maybe like $200, right? For a product mock-up. Or they're going to give me a picture of the pill bottle with the label, all angles, so I can have that on my website. So someone can actually see what the product is looking like. I see graphic designers doing this now. Okay, so if you're selling a product, the person just needs to see it. So whether you're going through a private label company, which you just Google private label and whatever you want, private label lipstick, private label soap, private label facial cleanser, private label lashes, baby, they're gonna be all here in the US of A. Waiting for your money, or you gotta go cross them waters. Alibaba, AliExpress. Okay? Alibaba, AliExpress. There's going to be a whole lot of vendors. We're going to you're going to message the vendor. Okay? We are not going to say we're starting a new business. They're going to run game on you. We're going to say, hi friend, I have a weight loss supplement company. I have a lash company. I have a nail company. And I am looking to source, nail polish in a larger quantity at a quicker time. Send me your catalog on what is your best quality for nail polish. Send me your catalog on what is your best quality for lashes. A lot of the stores have their catalog on their website. So you go to AliExpress and you want to sell lashes, lash extensions. And you'll see all the companies that sell lashes. You want to sell lash shampoo, you'll see all the companies that sell lash shampoo. What kind of bottles it come in, blah, 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 blah. You got to order a sample. The sample's going to cost you an arm and a leg because it has to fly here from China, okay? But this is going to be a way, if you're looking for a vendor It's going to be a great way to go and put your hands on what does it look like? What does it taste like? What does it feel like? What is it? And then you can make your order from there. Make an order that's in your budget. Once you start getting sales, then we can go make a bigger order. But we just need to get, if I want to do lashes, I don't need to have 15 different lashes. Give me one. Sell one. This is the lash. This is the Rapunzel lash. This is the lash that's going to get you every man. It's going to make you look cute. All the girls are going to hate you. Boom, boom, boom. At least market one thing to get the cash flow coming in. You can find lashes here. Now, anything you find here in the U.S. is going to be more. So any kind of food, supplements, if you want that FDA stamp, you got to get it here. If you go across them waters, it's going to be different. But some stuff is not going to be FDA approved, okay? So like all your teas, all that stuff is going to come from China. But whatever it is you want, you need to be looking for how can I start in 30 days? What money can I come up with? What can you sell? Can you downsize your car? Do you have a purse you can sell? They have consignment stores. You can sell that Chanel bag. It ain't going nowhere. Sell it. For $5,000, you can go start you in business. In a year from now, you can walk into Chanel and buy any bag. But do you really want to walk into Chanel and buy another bag? Or do you want to use that extra $10,000 to go buy some more inventory? It's like the Chanel bag is not going to make you any money. Yeah, when you walk in, yeah, you have a Chanel bag. I'd rather just be at the bank. I mean... But, tomato. But why don't you give away a Chanel bag, consign it, sell it, get the money for it, flip that money for a whole year, and then go back and buy you 3 more Chanels. But the whole point is, what do you have at your disposal right now to sell, to liquidate, to go get you some money, to go make you some money? Clothing, the magic stores, the magic shows where you need to be. If you want to sell clothes, you need to be at the magic show in Las Vegas. Google the magic show. They're going to have one in the wintertime, but the biggest one is going to be in Vegas in August. Every buyer for every store, from Neiman Marcus to Saks to City Trends, is at the magic show. All these Instagram boutiques is at the magic show. Every vendor who is selling something that is clothes, shoes, accessories is at the magic show. You're going to go to the magic show. Anything you can think of is going to be there. That's where you're going to find your vendors. You're going to walk. It's going to be everything. You're going to walk through this big old conference. You're going to be able to touch and see and smell the fabric. See the quality. Talk to the vendors. You're going to be able to gather all the information. So the accessory people I like these 10 accessory brands. I like these brands for the shoes. They're going to be in my price point. I like this one for the clothes. So you're going to, what is it? It's May. We got 3 months to save up. If you don't get your lashes done, if you go to Sally's and get you one of them little callus filers and don't get a pedicure, you're gonna skin them feet yourself and paint your toes yourself. We're gonna take these nails off. We're not gonna buy no new bundles, and we're not gonna be outside at the club, at happy hour. We're gonna be in our house saving our money. We're not gonna be Uber eating. We're not gonna be eating at lunch or there. All that money saves up. We're gonna save all that money up to get to the magic show in Vegas. Okay? Once we get to the magic show in Vegas, we're going to be there and we're going to get everyone's information. There are all your vendors. Whatever you want, now you see them in one spot. You're going to pick, okay, I'm going to start where am I going to start with? Okay, start with 3 skirts and a shirt. I don't know. Start with a small SKU, 5-10 pieces. Do your own photo shoot. Go on Amazon.com and get you a backdrop. One of them things for $100, you can get you a backdrop, get you a tripod, throw that phone up there, and take a picture. They have content studios. They have boutiques that are renting out their, like, hey, they are renting out where they have their warehouse to take pictures. They have content rooms. Baby, you can go to the mall. You can go to the park and just throw that tripod out and have you a lifestyle photo shoot. You're the model. Right. You ain't got to pay no. You're going to put your own makeup on. You're going to put a filter on. You're going to take a picture. And you're gonna post it on your one-page website that you made on Squarespace. And here is the shirt, here is the pant, and here is the dress that you are selling. It's that simple. The magic show is open to anyone. You gotta just buy a ticket, baby. How can you make money in 60 days? What do I need to make money in 60 days? That's it. It's not going to look like how it's supposed to look in 5 years. I just need to make some money. I just need to flip this money and make some more. That's all you're looking for in these first couple of days. Getting me some customers. And then it's going to grow and grow and grow and grow. So your product, if I'm doing maybe I'm starting off with just a lash. Maybe I can only afford just to sell lashes. And then maybe in, 3 months, 4 months, I can now add another lash. So maybe I have a Rapunzel lash, and I have like a natural lash. Sell. Then I'm going to have a Rapunzel lash. I'm going to have a classic lash. And now I'm going to have a lash cleanser. Sell. Now I got my Rapunzel lash. I got a classic lash. I got my lash cleanser. Now I'm going to be selling maybe like some kind of take-home wash kit where it'd be like in a bag. So you got, a spoolie, the cleanser, a lash brush, like a brush to clean my lashes. Start. Don't start perfect. Don't start with everything together. Don't start with the vision that God gave you, how it's supposed to look. Don't wait for that purple unicorn that's carrying the leprechaun, holding the 4-leaf clover to come into your house with that bag of money that's going to give you everything you need. Start. I made millions, but I started selling bundles of hair off my law office conference room. You can't be any more bootleg than that. Start. My packaging looked good. You put my packaging up against the packaging in the bee supply, hands down. But when you walk in, why am I buying hair at a law office? I wasn't going to spend the money to go get a shopping center. I don't know if my business makes sense. I don't know if people are going to like my product. Let me get some feedback on my product before I just go invest in this building. Someone said pie. Baby, you need nothing to start with pie. Go make you a pie. Are you selling it a whole pie? Are we selling a pie in slices and putting it in a container? Where are people going to be at where I can sell my pie? What restaurant or food truck is in town that doesn't sell dessert or that doesn't sell pie? Hey, can I partner with you? Do you have dessert? Well, instead of you having to go out and buy ingredients for all the dessert and having to hire some kind of dessert chef or, baking chef to make you a dessert line, can I come here on Fridays and Saturdays and sell my dessert? So now the restaurant or the food truck or the little neighborhood food joint can now offer their client dessert without coming up with the inventory, the ingredients, the equipment to make it, the chef to have a dessert. Is there a rodeo? Is there a fair? Is there some kind of flea market? Is there a function? Is there a concert where I can sell my pie at? Now, we may not have a commercial kitchen, but I'm sure we can go to Sam's Club and get a nice little clear container. We're going to pay a little extra money for the clear container so they can actually see the food. And then we're going to go, if we got to start small, baby,